Hello everyone, welcome to the first lecture of magnetic effects of electric current. Now as we have already seen, the charge produces electric field, and when the charge is in motion, that is current has heating effect of current, isn't it? Now, so magnets and magnetism, so the current has also one or more effect, that is magnetic effect, and we'll see that in the coming lectures. Now today is the first lecture of it. So in today's lecture we are going to discuss about what is magnet and what is magnetism, and how the current carrying conductor or current which is flowing produces magnetic field, right? So what is a magnet? Magnet are those materials which are found in our earth crust, okay, and those magnets, they attract metals like iron, cobalt and nickel, etc., etc., right? But they don't attract gold, silver or aluminum. Now the magnets, they have some properties, that is they attract, they repel, right? They attract, they repel. Now the magnets which are found naturally, they are given some shape like a bar magnet or horseshoe magnet or disc magnet or ring magnet, any type, okay? So let's see how they look like. Now as you can see, this is our bar magnet and this is our horseshoe magnet, right? Now as you can see, they have been marked over here, north pole and south pole. So the magnets, they will attract strongly at their pole regions, that is south pole and north pole. Similarly over here also, as you can see, the horseshoe magnet, they will have more attraction at their ends, okay, open ends. So why do they attract, or why do they attract the metals like iron, cobalt and nickel and not gold, silver and aluminum? Because those metals which can be attracted by the magnets, they have magnetic properties, they have more magnetic properties as compared to gold, nickel, gold, silver and aluminum. I hope that is clear to you, right? So now when this north pole and south pole, so see, why do we name them differently? North pole is opposite of south pole. So north pole and south pole, they both are poles of the bar magnet, but their nature is opposite to each other, same as in electric current, I mean in electrical charge we have seen that one charge is positive, one charge is negative, and negative charge attracts positive charge, and negative negative repel each other, positive positive repel each other. So if we bring two bar magnets, as you can see, so over here there is attraction, but over here there is repulsion, as you can see. Why attraction? Because unlike poles, as you can see, south pole, north pole, or north pole, south pole, they will attract each other, but of two different bar magnets, not the same. And over here, and as you can see, north pole repelling each other, or there is a magnetic repulsion, we can say, or this can take place for south pole also. Now that was about the attraction between the unlike poles and repulsion between like poles. Now what I am trying to say is, when you suspend these bar magnets freely in air, okay, suspending them freely in air, they will point towards geographic north and geographic south. How? Now the south pole of the bar magnet will be seeking the north pole of the earth, that is geographic north, because our earth also has magnetism and the earth core behaves as magnetic material. So the earth, if it is somewhat like this, the earth behaves like a bar magnet. So if I say this is our north pole and this is our south pole, suppose, okay, this is our north pole and this is our south pole, suppose, the bar magnet, when it is suspended freely, the south pole of the bar magnet will point towards north pole. So we can say the south pole of the bar magnet is north seeking pole, and the north pole of the bar magnet will seek towards, I mean will point towards south pole of the earth, geometric earth. That is, we can say that the north pole of the bar magnet is south seeking pole, right? So that was all about our magnets and magnetism and the properties. In the coming lectures we will see in detail how these magnets, they have their magnetic field, and what is the magnetic effect and how the magnetic field is generated around a conductor having current or having current flowing through it, right? I hope you got that. Thank you.